And a very good day to each and every one of you on my YouTube family and friends. Thank you so much for clicking play and checking out the weather with me. My name is Jewel, and this is the Weather Channel of J7409. We're going to check out what's going on today, and then we're going to hop over to say what's going to be going on ahead of time for Friday the 19th through Wednesday the 23rd. But first, let's start on today with the NDFD map. We'll put it on loop and let it roll around. We have an intensifying coastal low, folks, and it's going to produce inland mixed precipitation and snow along with rain across the northeast through today. Lots of snow going on, as you can see. And also check out the community page. I've got watches, warnings, winter updates, all kind of things over there for everybody that really need them. If you click show more, scroll down, you'll find the link to click just to go over there and read those for yourself. Also, significant lake effect snow event in the Great Lakes downwind of Lake Erie and Lake Ontario. This is going to be you can see the snow. It's going to be happening through Friday. I talked about the Santa Ana winds yesterday for those who follow me, and it's looking like in Southern California that these winds should subside probably later on tonight. Here's today's highs. Not looking very warm, huh? Looking like wintertime. That's what it's looking like. Only warmer spots are going to be in southern Florida, maybe the 60s up in mid-Florida and up into the Panhandle. Some of the Panhandle of Florida is going to be in the 50s today, all the way down. And then we get to the southern tip of Texas, you should be in the 50s. But would you look at these highs for today? This is Fahrenheit, folks. This isn't wind chill. And tonight is going to be a doozy. Let's check it out. 20s from Tennessee, Arkansas. Moving right on across, then to portions of Mississippi, North Carolina. Look at all these 20s going all the way up to Maine. Then we start to get in the single digits when we get over in the areas over here. Cold. 1 degrees, 5 degrees. Looking like the 20s for most of Oklahoma too. Now, California, you're going to be in the 40s along the borderlines here. Northern California, you should be in the 30s. And 30s, 19, the 20s, portions of Oregon, 9 up here in Washington State. So folks, be aware. Make sure you've got everything taken care of. This is the latest GFS run of today. Now, I'm going to turn it on in just a minute, but folks, I just can't stress enough. It's going to continue to feel like the middle of winter through the weekend, this coming weekend across the east central U.S., along with that continued lake effect snow. So please be aware of this. Now I'm going to turn this on courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. Thank you, Levi, my friend, for letting me use this. This is going to run right on through. You can see a timestamp right up here. Now, I'm going to talk about right now, Saturday, November 19th through Wednesday, a week from today, the 23rd. Do we have any hazards and highlights that could be happening? Yes. Widespread, well below average temperatures for this time of the year are expected to continue into the weekend across a majority of the country, with the coldest readings expected across Minnesota, North Dakota, and northern Wisconsin, where you guys' highs will only reach the middle 10s or 20s, and your lows are going to be 0 or below. Now, that's looking like what's going to happen across Minnesota, North Dakota, and northern Wisconsin. Now, parts of the Rockies, you may have some sub-zero overnight lows coming up for Saturday morning, and it's going to be really chilly-willy extending southward to Texas and the central Gulf Coast through this coming Monday, with highs generally running maybe 10 to 20 degrees below average. Looking ahead into early next week, there's going to be some abatement in the cold weather pattern because a deep upper trough is going to begin to lift out with a more zonal flow evolving. Now, in terms of precipitation, much of the nation should be relatively dry as a sprawling surface high is going to govern the overall weather pattern. Now, some light to moderate rain is likely for portions of southern Texas and Louisiana on Saturday. Lake effect snow is likely to persist downwind of the Great Lakes through Sunday, and that's going to be bringing in strong cold air and eviction over the warmer and then abating going into Monday. Now, showers and mountain snows, they're likely to make a return to the West Coast states early next week because we got a Pacific storm system that's going to move inland. Tropics. 5-day graphical tropical weather look from the National Hurricane Center. No new tropical cyclones are expected during the next 5 days. Now, that system that I spied out a few days ago, I've been following it. I think it's going to turn into a low, and I think a high pressure is going to push it on down. I do think it may bring some gusty winds to Florida with rain, and all around the areas of the Gulf Coast states, you could see some gusty winds. No big deal, nothing that you cannot handle. You may get some rain out of it in the days coming up ahead as it moves across Florida and on out. Right now, I don't think it's going to turn into anything. Might change my mind, but I watch it every day. And this is what the weather's looking like today and a few days ahead for everybody, so prepare for it. Thank you so much for watching. Everything you do for me. Don't forget to share this with your friends, your family, and on your social media to help me keep people aware and safe of what might be coming their way. No severe storms today, looking like anywhere in the lower 48 that could produce tornadoes, downdraft winds, or hail. None of that going on today. So, with all that said and done, don't forget to subscribe. Click the J7409 Weather Ensemble in the bottom right-hand corner. Click that bell and check off all to get all my latest weather videos. Have a good day, a safe day, and a blessed day, my friends. Peace, love, and kindness to all.